about workforce housing? Because that's usually something that people think will help when it comes to crime, including the police, nurses, restaurant workers. What are your thoughts on workforce housing? Does John Creek need it? Should the city be involved in providing workforce housing?
Well, I think that that's only part of the issue. It really depends on what the vision of the city is. And to be honest with you, I've looked at this and we hear that the school system is the crown jewel. It is the #1 reason why we live in Johns Creek. If you look at the statistics, enrollment's down. North Fulton County has 1,400 short of their current enrollment. Okay? In addition to that, the population is not growing at the same rate. There's a decline in the birth rate. Okay? And the homes in Johns Creek, which is a good thing, have all increased in value. So we now have folks that can't necessarily move in and send their children to the schools. So if we're going in for lower income housing for the purpose of funding our schools or getting the enrollment in our schools higher, we need to think about that, because when you get down to it, we do not fund the schools in Johns Creek. Our crown jewel, we don't have any control over. That is funded by Fulton County. And I remember, because I was around 10 years ago, that the #1 thing we were going to do is we were going to break from Fulton County and form Milton County. We formed Milton County. What happens to our funding for our schools in Johns Creek? So I think the answer to the question, we really need to know, what is it that we're going to do with our city? And what are we going to do as a county? And what are we going to do about taxes before we make a judgment like that? And I think if we address that independent of all these other things that are going on, we're going to end up continuing the dysfunction and disconnect between the administration and the residents of the city.